Hey guys, we're back with some more of the letter. I recorded like an hour ago. I can do another one. Even though I don't think this game is really that good, I still want to read more, you know? That's usually like when I do that, like with Valhalla, it's because I love the game. But with this game, it's I don't really know how to define it. Anyway, let's get going. That feels isn't that hard to figure out after. Oh yeah, our relationship went on. Oh, we saved on this. Does it take you back a line when we save? It's past noon and Andrew has to leave us after another meeting. But before we separate...
Miss Santos, a word of advice.
Oh,
if this is truly what you think it is, just keep in mind that when it comes to cases such as this, they aren't always what they seem.
Was that the... Where are we? Oh wait, was that journal up? No. We're on the 23rd, right? Yes, we are. Okay. So that was branching tree update. Naturally, the mention in the letter was brought up again several times during our talk. Though Andrew's right, in that Andrew offers a different perspective, he has left me with more questions than answers instead. What is she? What does she want from me? Is she ever going to leave? They all continued to bug me after we left the coffee shop. I don't even notice when Ash takes a different turn on the way back.
Where are we going? You can drop me off at the park.
Guess. You have 3 chances.
I'm serious, Ash. Where are we going?
He doesn't answer. Shortly, he stops his car in front of a small, nondescript food stall, a ways away from the movie house. I'm not paying closer attention, I'll miss it without a doubt. Motions for me to wait as he gets out of the car and walks in his direction. Sheesh. If you want to buy something, just say it. You don't need to make yourself look mysterious. Makes you look more like a dork than cool. She just called him a dork. Who calls people dorks? The wait isn't long, however. Soon, he's walking back, holding 2 fish-shaped cones in both hands. Ice cream? Okay. I'll be back 7 seconds. Count it. 7. How's that? How's that? 7? 7? Ooh. Across the two ice cream parfaits. By the time he's back inside the car, I've given up any effort to figure out what he bought. Better not be weeb food. Not that it looks bad. It's actually quite cute.
Here, take it.
If it's takoyaki, I swear. That's what it is. That's what that food is, right? I have to move my head back a little when he thrusts it at me to avoid the ice cream and the fruit toppings from ending up on my nose.
What's this for?
My arm's getting tired. 5, 4, 3, 2.
The way he lands, they take it off his hands. Okay, so it's not. It's ice cream fish cone. Still don't understand why they sent me for ice cream today. Nevertheless, I take a small bite. It's actually pretty good. Must have shown it in my face because he chuckles as soon as I take another one.
Saw the place open the other day when we watched Zach's movie. Thought I should give it a try. It doesn't seem like a bad place to get food from time to time.
And you're giving me free ice cream because...
Why is she down? Why is she puzzling free ice cream? It's free ice cream. Take it.
Do I need to have a reason?
Are you really going to ask me that?
Here's the thing with Ashton Gray. He does not just treat anyone to free food because he feels like it. He's that much of a Scrooge. Heck, he even asked me to teach him how to haggle once. Haggle. All the people would ask me that. I'd have expected such a request from Becca, but Ash? Not at all. And I'm going to be honest, he looks a bit constipated with that expression on his face right now. I think he's starting to regret ever buying this.
The other day? The movie with Zach and Rebecca? Rebecca's there, yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Ashton's the cutest girl.
Anyway, during the movie, we, that's to say, we... Shit. Should have written down something first.
Get to the point, Ashton.
Right. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry for, not getting to the point. I'm sorry for the other day. I got carried away. I said things that upset you. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay? That's all? That's all you're going to say? You're not still angry, are you?
You didn't have to buy me anything. A simple sorry would have been enough.
Biting into the cone again. Small attempt to keep myself occupied and relieve the heat growing up my face. There's totally gonna be, oh, spooky ghost, right? It's totally gonna happen, like, right after this touching scene. Well, touching scene. Doesn't work, but at least I don't have to look at him. I'm feeling embarrassed over such a thing as an apology. I have no idea. It's not like it wasn't called for. They're being mean, especially Hammond. And that fraction of a second hits me. Skipped his day off just for today. Should be the one apologizing and thanking him. Sentences an awkward company while we finish our respective snacks. There are words for this. For people like us, for understanding and sentiments like this. So, what's it? Yet in this instant, they don't come. He's promised. He drops me off at the park right after. Phrases unsaid still hanging heavily in the air. This weather, the city park gives off a lazier and more languid vibe than usual. Children are usually seen running around and playing. There are now people lying, leaning back on their picnic blankets, simply enjoying the afternoon sun. The smell of food drifts from nearby food carts, and if the wind blows in the right direction, one will catch the whiff of freshly trimmed grass. Maybe I should try walking home today, get my mind off things, try and find the words somehow. I haven't done that in a while.
Thanks, Ash, for today.
No problem. Say hi to Rebecca for me.
Yeah, I will.
Even so, I linger. We both do. Mild, humid breeze brings the smell of dried leaves, warmed earth, and a far-off distant memory. False starts and awkward meetings. Same place, same people playing the same parts, though not necessarily at the same time. Funny how of all days, my brain chooses to remember it now.
Wait, Belle.
Ash exits his car, strides in unsteady when he approaches me. Maybe this is uncertainty self-showing? Not quite sure. He's never looked uncertain to me before. Always calm, always sure, always collected. Steps a short distance from me. Close enough that he's... So is this an otome or a horror game? Otomes are the... You play as the girl, date guys, right? Right? Did I get that wrong? I think I got it. Close enough that he's within an arm's reach. Just far enough that his voice... For his voice to be heard over a decent small talk. This is what... If this is what this is going to be. Fumbles for something in his pockets.
Here, catch.
Small bag lands cleanly on my outstretched hands before it hits the ground. What? There were Japanese. This is a Western game. Raise my eyebrows at him. He responds by shrugging and stuffing both his hands back into his pockets. Somewhere to the side, finds an interesting spot to look at. Sometimes you have to wait. Papa said long ago. For once this time, I listen. His voice is halting, hesitant when he finds it again.
My mom used to make me carry around one of those when I was young. To ward off evil and bring you luck, she said. I don't believe in this stuff now, but if it makes you feel safe since you're a total scaredy cat, then I guess it's okay to give you one to carry around.
Perhaps at the moment there aren't any words for it. I've never been any good with those. Not bad after all. I mean, is there not just a... Oh, thank you. They both just lead to the same thing, so this is just going to affect relationship points, probably. You're not bad after all, you can be nice when you're trying. I think I have one up. Practically max now. Well, there's still distance, but... And what's with the... Why are some bars, you know, like Luke's is all the way down here? Is that just the default point, or is that the neutral point? Like, they don't feel any which way about you? Or is that the just default, you know? Lightly, in place of phrases one can't spend together answers too easily to seek out, I lean over. Wah! Touch is short, fleeting. Yeah, that speaks volumes of boundaries we don't often cross as friends. Nevertheless, the thought is there. Lingers. The gentle autumn wind that passes, the empty space separating us when I step back and look up at him with a genial smile. Easiest to express gratefulness this way, isn't it? At least, with my own family, that's the case. But for the two of us, I'm not quite sure. Did he understand? After all, gratitude is considerably harder to put into words. When you spent the latter half of your friendship tethering between good-natured jests and ruffling each other's feathers. Seconds pass before he clears his throat. His face has gotten remarkably red, either from the heat or something else. Can't quite tell. But he understands. No, he does. Here's a smile on him. When he finally meets my eyes, the gentlest I've seen him.
Gotta go. Got some reports I forgot to file the other day.
Yeah, See you around. Thanks for the ice cream. And the charm.
Don't lose it. We won't find one here again if you do.
I won't. I might move like I have 2 left feet, but I know how to take care of my own stuff. I'm not a total klutz.
I know.
In Belle, remember that one time? Devlin Court?
I do. Love the clarity in the world.
You... At the time, when we... What I'm trying to say is that you can rely on me. If something... anything happens. Not the exact same thing, of course, but... you get the idea.
What happened at Devlin Court?
I'll be around.
I'll keep that in mind. You're not that bad after all.
Before leaving, he waves at me one last time. The next time we talk, we'll be back to the way we are. Because at the end of the day, that's how things have always been between us. What we're familiar with, what we're comfortable with. But for all that, it's always easy to put my own faith in it. I just hope. Professor Clark, Ashton Frey, and Isabella Santos meet up at a coffee shop to discuss the rumors surrounding the mansion. The professor warned the young woman not to take everything at face value. Before parting ways at the park, Ashton gave Isabella a charm that supposedly wards off evil to help put her mind at ease. You did the... Yep. Just hope I can keep them safe. Light wind blows again. I was expecting boo to happen, as she said, I just hope. Well, thought. Light wind blows again, sending dried leaves swirling and the distinct smell of earth into the air. For the first time, the sunlight feels less harsh. So, you know, is the charm going to be Scorpion Charm? Is it going to be Natsuhi's Mirror? Or is it just going to be useless? There we go, walk is good. I won't comment any further on that. I need to stock up on my pantry, too. Come to think of it, isn't there an art store that has opened up recently near the park? Cat's name is Burthiel. What? At least that's what his collar says. It's not a name to give a cat, in my opinion. What happened? Sphinx Grace, much like the one that carries it. Just in a way, he swishes his tail and his eyes follow my hand's every movement. Not sure what he finds fascinating in me, to be honest. Not the very picture of grace when he finds me, after all. It's a bad idea, carrying 2 heavy bags of newly bought art materials and groceries. That'd help her sure right home. Okay. In hindsight, perhaps I shouldn't have bought these at the same time. I didn't even make it past the park to the nearest bus stop. And now I'm suffering underneath the glaring afternoon sun, hunched up on a park bench and drenched in sweat. The company of a cat curiously watching my every movement. Is the cat a ghost? No, but it stays where it is. Just a black cat, but back at home they're considered ill omen.
Don't look at me like that! I can act graceful as well if I want to.
Not that I've ever acted graceful in my life, of course. Growing up with our rowdy younger brothers and sisters, a sister does that. Maybe it's the opposite. Mama used to call me a little troublemaker before. Oh well, graceful or not, it's no use moping. Short breather and then I'm off. Home. Besides, it isn't like the company's bad. Even if it's a cat, as long as it doesn't bite. Or crosses my path.
Well, where's your owner, anyway?
Cats can't talk. This is Barncastle, but that doesn't count. He has one, doesn't he? An owner? That's what the collar's for, isn't it? Bandage is wrapped around one of its paws, though. Wonder what happened to it. Did he run away?
Well, if you don't have one, I won't be able to take you in. My apartment doesn't allow pets. I tried to bring one home before, a cat. Not black, of course. And Rebecca threw a fit before the landlady could.
Take a small packet of sweets from one of the bags laying beside me and pop it open. As I'm about to put one into my mouth, he meows. My hand stops.
Do you want one?
Doesn't meow again, as I'm expecting him to. But I take his unblinking gaze as a yes. Shift the piece to my palm and hold it out to him warily. He sniffs at it once, twice before...
Barufia!
Like a good, properly trained pet. How do you say that? Say that again.
Barufia!
That's not... This cat's name is now Burncastle? Like a good, properly trained pet, Burncastle responds as soon as she's called. Recognition comes as soon as my head snaps up in the direction of the voice. Miss McCullough's hardly impossible to miss, what with her height. And mostly especially is the way she carries
I'm sorry. Did my cat hurt you?
Reggie, she... Oh, that's probably... She likes us. Either is, why are you feeding my cat?
Miss Santos, was it? I'm surprised to see you here.
Nice to meet you again, Miss McCullough.
Never mind the pleasantries. Were you harmed in any way? I'm sorry. Baruthiel's not exactly fond of other people. Even run away from the veterinarian right now.
Oh no, he was just sniffing my hand earlier.
My Bruthiel's a she.
Huh? Wait. She? All this time with that. Pause the conversation. This can be called one is uncomfortable. Really? Oh, I guess her thoughts called him a he. Really, two people working different jobs for the same client. Frankly, meetings like this don't happen a lot. If it does, a simple nodding of heads is enough. So trying to be friendly won't hurt, right? No, kids are stupid.
I'm just curious about
wow.
your work.
What about?
There's something guarded in her expression I mentioned of work, but I pushed through it with my question.
I just want to know how it is to work on a house like the Ermengarde Mansion. Is it hard?
Yeah, she isn't expecting a question like that. The way her eyebrows shot up tells me anything.
Because of its age? I wouldn't say it is. It is a challenge, considering the factors me and my team have to sort out. But it's a good project. A breath of fresh air from what I usually work on. And I have a good team. Those original fittings, though. It's what I'm absolutely interested in working on. It might be old, but the architecture is magnificent. I'm sure you've seen the stained glass windows in the foyer. Oh, I can already think of so many things I could do with it.
Oh, that's foyer. Can you even spell? That's ER.
But of course, my team will have to double check for necessary repairs here and there. That's probably for the best. It's easy to break some key elements with a rush restoration job, and who knows what other hidden issues there might be underneath. People can be so careless. I'm sorry, I spoke too much.
No, it's okay. You seem to really love what you're doing.
It's not really like that. I'm just lucky to have found work in an interesting field. Anyway, Bruthiel's due for her visit to the vet. Nice talking to you, Miss Santos. I wish you luck with what you're planning to work on. It seems like a big project, too.
She gestures with her head towards the bags on the bench. The ones filled with stuff I've recently bought from the art store.
It's a project for a friend, actually.
All the same. Good luck regardless.
Wait, what did she buy at the art store? Watch her as she leaves, but she stops shortly before crossing the threshold separating the park and the street. She faces me again, looking like there's something she's forgotten to say.
By the way, about the Ermengarde Mansion, with my clients, it's the rights. I mean, I hope you don't mind me asking, but has the deal been finalized?
There's still a few papers they need, but the house is more or less theirs now.
Ah, thank you. That's all I needed to know.
And now she's the ghost. Think about it. Have we seen her and the ghost at the same time? No. But right after the ghost disappeared, she showed up. Coincidence? I think not.
Wait.
Gloves!
About the mansion.
She's wearing gloves because she doesn't have any nails on her fingers. She's showing no skin aside from her face. The letter, the same one they saw. Oh my god, I'm a genius! What do we play as Marianne? 4 in the middle. Because that's the least suspecting. Wherever she is, she's asking for help. Someone. Want to tell Miss Bacala about the urban lunches just aren't lunches anymore. They're real. She's not going to believe me.
Don't mind me. I need to go too. Have a good day,
Good job,
Miss Bacala.
Chose wisely. Hasten to pick up all the bags I've left from the bench and ran as far as my legs could take me. That moment, what I'm carrying in my hands weighs far lighter than the overwhelming guilt trying to consume me. Home. Want to be home. Anywhere I won't be reminded of the house. Of her. My own cowardice. Cowardice? Up to the spooky atmosphere. While looking for a lost cat, Isabella Santos meets the interior designer Marianne McCullough by chance. She also happened to be the cat's owner. Two were seen having a small talk before Isabella abruptly left. Food tastes less appetizing tonight. Are we at? Something spooky's about to happen. A pity. One will think that someone who has been on a continuous binge of instant noodles will find a home-cooked meal like this enjoyable. But it isn't. Hunger isn't what's gnawing at me tonight. Neither are my sore muscles. TV runs loud in the background. What it says barely registers in my brain. It's hard when the thing you keep trying to forget keeps returning to the forefront of your mind. Distracts you. Eats at you. Devours you. Wish this would stop. Wish I wasn't the one who picked it up. Wish it was somebody else.
In other local news, a woman was found dead in her home yesterday evening. Luxbourne police officials are currently investigating the crime scene, but has classified the case as homicide.
Huh?
The victim, identified as Rose Pamela Cooper, 33 years old, working as a real estate agent.
Rose?
Discovered lying in a pool of blood in her 2-bedroom flat with the words "Help me" repeatedly written on the walls.
Yep. No. No. This isn't what I want. This isn't supposed to happen. Anselm Butcher. Well, Butcher. I said that weird, but still. None of this is supposed to happen. No one's supposed to die. Those are just stories, right? Legends? That's what everyone has kept telling me, so immediately I rushed to my study table and searched for my phone. My hand cold from dread. Let me just turn my volume all the way down. I am going to turn it down 5. There we go. Squeeze tightly to it as soon as I touch your edge. Because usually it's not the graphic that scares me, but the noise. Here's a photo paper, the letter, lying unassumingly beside it. It slips to the floor when I pick the device up. And I look down and see like a foot. I pay it no mind. There are more important things. Right now. I thought the music stopped. Right now. I'm preparing every time I click. I'm preparing for the jump scare. Need to call her. Need to call her. I was with her yesterday. No, call someone who can help you. Just with her yesterday and she was okay. No. 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 Isn't yours, I'm sure of it. You see, now, I'm being tense, but not for the reason I should be being tense. Like with Higurashi, there's no jump scares. You're kind of, I guess, I'm more scared here just because I don't want to be jump scared, you know? But those are just so cheap, you know? Just talked to her yesterday and sob escapes me and hot tears begin to blur my vision. One after another, they trickle down, weighted by the very same guilt I refuse to admit I've been carrying from the start. Same one I've been hiding from. I guess comparing this to Higurashi is a bit harsh. Because Higurashi is, I'm not going to say a masterpiece, but it's at the very least a classic, you know? It's... My hands shake as I navigate to Rose's number on my contacts list. She'll answer, right? That's what she always does. She'll pick it up, tell me to turn down the waterworks, and call me a wuss.
She'll answer. Please answer, Rose.
I'm imagining Isabella's going to die here. Yet again, a dial. Whispering. Actually, there's a bad end. So, unless she does something like, you know, right here, that has to happen. Praying, pleading.
Come on, Rose. Don't do this to me. Please pick up. I know you're there, Rose. You're not dead. Please tell me you're not.
This adds to the series of deaths and disappearances that has plagued Luxborn in the recent years. The authorities are currently looking at a possible link with the notorious Anselm Butcher case.
TV runs loud in the background. Deafening static sounds from my phone speakers. But in my ears, I can only hear the screams. Hear please, or whispers. Help me. We're not safe. Oh, nothing happened. We're alive! News broke of Rose Cooper being found dead in her flat the evening before. Her dying was always a certainty. There's no escaping that. The authorities classified the crime as a homicide, possibly linked to the notorious Anselm Butcher. Mysterious serial killers committed brutal murders over the years and left their bodies with the signature phrase, "Help me." We're already on... I guess, some of the characters could be on, like, the 23rd, for example, or the 22nd. Basically anyone we didn't interact with. Or even people we did interact with, but just at different times. And, for example, we could play as Ashton, but we wouldn't really have any choices until after he leaves. Buzzing sensation jolts me awake. My body wants to sleep still, to forget what I heard, what I saw last night. But it's there, nudging, prodding at me. Slowly, I become aware of how awkward my position is. The eggs that accompanied me sleeping in a curled-up position the night before. If I'd even slept at all. Didn't we? Nope. Memories are impossible to forget now that Rose is gone. Say it's easier when you say it out loud. Said the words weigh heavier on me each time. She's gone. Gone because of me. Gone because of one letter I was too curious to look at. Should have been more careful. Should have just kept my mouth shut. Should have destroyed it before anyone else has gotten involved. I should have. Notification light on my laptop blinks incessantly, mockingly, when I look at it, as if it's gotten calling me back to a sense of normalcy. All BRC employees. Light of recent events, there will be an all-staff emergency meeting from 1 to 2 p.m. Attendance is a must. Company changes, new hierarchy and policies will be discussed during the meeting. Everyone is expected to bring a copy of their attendance logs and sales reports for the last 6 months to be submitted to your respective managers for review. We're expecting everyone's cooperation. Thank you. Joan Alice Scholes, HR manager. Check it nevertheless, out of habit more of anything. This was one of the typical days, and I happily comply and get myself to our office. Today my limbs just feel heavy. On one hand, going will keep me busy, take my mind elsewhere. On the other hand, this place in itself is a stark reminder of what my own fears have caused me. And we all just... I mean, we gotta go to make money, but at the same time... It's 5 a.m.? That's like 7 hours from now. Get it? Because the clock doesn't move. They probably should have just had it turned off. You know. Or just made it a dynamic clock, since, you know, they even made the curtains move and everything. Are we scumming it? I already know that the go to work can lead to a bad ending, so that means this is a quick time event probably, right? Meaning ghost at go to work. So sure, we already know, so let's scum it up. Okay, so if we go this way, there's a choice. I'm kind of thinking stay at home. Well, it's not like anyone would blame her for staying at home. Man automatically moves to the press the delete button. What's the use? Won't be able to work anyway. Not with this weighing on me. Not with the images flashing in my mind. Not with these voices calling for me. Over and over and over. Flop back down on my bed and discard the phone and the nest of pillows beside me. The TV is still running. Notice vaguely, having been left open the night before, I have no desire nor interest to hear it now. Rose is dead, and it's all my fault. Shoving a pillow over my head, making an attempt to drift to sleep again. Anything just so I won't feel this heavy feeling in my chest. Cheerful voice with a tinge of hesitance greets me when I answer the sudden call.
Hey there! How are you feeling? Good morning, Becca. I just want to check on you. I heard the news. How are you doing?
Well, it's almost like the help me is written in the same handwriting. Well, not even handwriting, just the same font as the letter. That's a funny coincidence, huh, Isabella? That paper isn't real, though. That's just a prank. It's as if your question has opened a dam of emotions I've been keeping at bay.
Becca. Rose, she... Shh. It's okay. I know. I'm sorry. I know how much she means to you. No, you don't understand! This is what I've been telling you guys! What you've been telling... Alright. Tell you what. Why don't we eat dinner together today? I heard the diner near your office is serving your favorite today. My treat?
Decliner offer to meet up with her. No, we can't meet up with her.
No, I'm not at the off. Never mind, we're not safe. Not anywhere. What are you talking about? And don't shout. I was just inviting you to help take your mind off things. The letter!
Oh, not that one. Relationship. I don't think it moved. Okay.
This again? Ghosts aren't real, Isabella. They're just stories made up to scare children. You're always saying that, but look what happened to Rose.
Angry.
I know what I saw. The police says it's a homicide case. Didn't you see what's in her room? That's not something another human being would do.
I want to make a Higurashi reference, but it's a spoiler. It's about... I can't say anything.
Come on, Rebecca! You have to believe me this time! Isabella, I know you're in shock, but you have to wait for the authorities' findings. You can't just make assumptions based on some stupid letter you picked up somewhere. You're still not going to believe me, even if someone else already died, no? You know that's not what I'm trying to get at. What if Zach comes next, or Ashton, or you? This isn't some criminal you can just gun down or put to jail. Did you see what she did to Rose? We're all completely powerless against her, and you still won't listen. Isabella, enough already. Where are you anyway? At home? Of course you're at home. I'm coming over.
Forget it. The same. They're all the same no matter how much you warn them. Let the phone slide off from my grip and turn my attention to the news. Maybe I should have chosen to go. Never mind that Becca's still on the line. She's never going to listen anyway. Can we... is there a skip the next choice option? Okay, we won't then. They never will. All alone. Wait, maybe... Can I own the branching tree? Nope. Oh man. In Virtue's Last Reward, you can just click, you know, to go somewhere and it'll take you there. But I guess there's, you know, a lot more variance here, you know, with the, even just the small dialogue options. At the end of the day, no matter how gloomy the headlines are, it's still a
The
better.
Luxbon Police Department continues its search for the following reported missing people.
Hold on a second. Missing? Aren't they? Still, I've got to check. Frantic, I open my laptop. Loud tapping of my fingers against the keys filled the room for the rest of the day as I looked through everything. Background about this place, its history from the current owners, and a list of employees hired under BRC. Journal. Isabella Santos holed herself in her apartment the whole day after the devastating news of her mentor's death. More disappearances were reported that morning, most of them faces she was familiar with. She ended up having an argument with Rebecca Gales and ultimately refused the latter's invitation for dinner. Night is fallen by the time I finished going through my copies of the documents of her database, and I'm right. Of course I am. BRC may have a lot of staff. They may have a lot of agents hired under their company, but I'll remember those faces anyway. After all, they're also part of the crew who worked with us in preparing the mansion for the open house. And the letters... No, that can't be. I was not one of them.
But Rose is...
My train of thought gets cut off when the arms envelop me from behind. Free hugs! Can't help but laugh. Let me just turn my volume down. Becca says she's going to do something. You can be sure she'll do it. Hi, Becca. Rebecca.
You didn't have to come over, you know. You have classes tomorrow, don't you? And I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to yell. I just didn't want what happened to Rose to happen to you, Zach,
Oh
and
God.
Ashton. I wouldn't forgive myself. I think I figured out something too. Listen, Rebecca, sorry. I need to answer that. I've skipped work today. Rose is gone and my boss is probably beyond furious. No doubt that's him calling.
Can I stop flying? I don't do well with scary things. She doesn't budge. She's still angry? Phone's still ringing in the background. I'm just looking down at my mic so I can talk into it better, you know? That's what I'm doing.
Rebecca? What's gotten into you?
Just put my hand over where... so I can only see the text box? Okay, there we go. Okay, that wasn't scary. You've unlocked a memory fragment. Are we Hannah now? No, we're still Isabella. Are we... Ending 2. Oh, we dead? Anna. Okay. So is it possible to live through that? Wonder. Okay, we're Hannah now. Okay, and we unlocked a memory fragment, which we can see on the title screen. This is probably the same length? Yeah? It's probably... No, maybe it's a bit shorter even. Okay, that's just saying it leads to Hannah. So, maybe it is possible to survive. If we go to work. Let's just stick with our first choice. No, do we reload? And, I mean, we could go back, see all the bad endings, like, see all of the Isabella route. But that'd take a while, especially given the small dialogue option. But we can skip. I think I'll just do first choices. No redos. Except if it's just right after I choose the decision. Like, you know, if a telltale dialogue option happens. Like, you know, I try to glass him, like I did here, but glass him actually means punch him in the face with the glass, not give him a glass of beer. Anyway, yeah, so that happened. Isabella's probably dead, given the skull. I mean, that's pretty likely. I imagine there's an ending where everyone lives, but this isn't that ending, probably. I'm assuming, at least. Maybe if we went to dinner with her, we would have lived. Or maybe go to work. I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.